I'm not gonna lie, I just find it really hilarious how people just get so triggered. They get so triggered when they find out that you're well, what do they call it? A black conservative. And the truth of the matter is, it's funny because, right, like me, for instance, right, I'm not I'm not like I don't fall onto the Republican spectrum, right? What it is I'm more of just a right leaning centrist. That means I'm more like I will fall more on the libertarian scale of things, socially and like economically and socially. I'm more concerned. It's complicated, but all you need to know is yes, I align more with people on the right than I do with liberals and the left, right? So the reason, that being said, because of my values and my beliefs, certain things that I believe in, certain things that I'm pro, certain things I'm against, that is why I vote or I support the people that I do, or why I lean the way I do in my thinking, right? Most people, most people, they believe that, and you know what? And I'll be honest. Because once upon a time, I was the same way. I voted just because of my family has always voted Democrat, and everybody, around me, they're Democrat openly. You find out that a lot of people are closet conservatives, but openly they're supporting Democrats, or because that's what the black people align with, right? That's what they've always thought, right? And it's just funny to me because I remember when I was in high school, freshman year, I had a social studies class, and the teacher, he gave us the political alignment chart, right? Moderate. That was what I got, right? And I noticed that the older I got, the more I got into that blackness in the leftist ideology, the more my views started to shift because I was being influenced by other people, right? This is what you're supposed to do. Oh, the pro-black, oh, pro-black. And it wasn't until I started looking things up for myself, started actually really trying to understand how the world works, started getting tired of looking silly in debates. See, that's the problem that a lot of people don't want to talk about. A lot of people, a lot of liberals and a lot of leftists, a lot of them, not all, but a lot of them, they're really silly. And they don't realize how silly they are because they're leaning on the emotion behind their arguments versus the logic. And the truth of the matter is, when you start thinking for yourself, you tend to pick and gear towards things that you align with. So why am I saying this? Because you cannot judge me because I choose to support who I choose to support. You can't judge me because I'm not going along to get along with people that ain't doing nothing for me. You can't judge me because I don't think somebody is a racist or something like that because I haven't seen it. So I don't like when people sit there and they try to judge you because of who you support politically. What good is it? What do you stand for? What do you stand for? A leftist can't really say nothing to me because what do they stand for? They stand for not making up genders, teaching kids about sexuality and stuff before they come of age. That certain groups of people will never be anything because of the color of their skin. That life doesn't start until you exit your mother's womb. Like, come on. Like, all these things are they reflect your values and what you align with. So I'm not gonna apologize for supporting who I support. And I just think it's funny that people get so wrapped up. They get so wrapped up about how a person makes them feel instead of going off of the policies. And that's why I said that I'll never support a Kamala Harris. I didn't support Joe Biden, and I won't support a Kamala Harris ever because I don't align with what they actually stand for and what they've actually done. What has Trump done that's actually hurt you? I can tell you what Joe Biden has done that's actually hurt you. If you're black, number one, guess what? The 1990s crime bill, guess who was a prime writer in that bill? Guess what? Joe Biden. So everybody that was basically everybody Generation Z, Generation Z and Generation the millennials, everybody whose parents were like in their 40s or in their 40s and 50s right now, they grew. Everybody, listen to what I'm saying. Everybody that basically is an adult now, your parents, your father, your uncle, your older cousin, they were in prison because of this man. Prison for small, petty crimes because of this man. Guess who that affected? It affected the women who had to raise y'all parents and raise the current generation, and then you wonder why this current generation is so messed up. It's because you guys are supporting a party that literally has destroyed the black community. The things that the Democrats have introduced have directly impacted the black community, not the Republicans. Black people have more to lose. But you just give your vote away. You just give it away. But then you want to judge somebody. I don't care about how Trump make you feel. Is the country better when he's running it? I'm sorry that I don't get so wrapped up in emotional politics, identity politics. I don't care about that. Oh, there's no place for you. And you'll never be one of them. Who's trying to be one of them? I align with what they think. It doesn't mean I'm trying to be white. The people are ignorant. So, I mean, y'all are going to feel how you feel, but this is just ridiculous, man. Grow up.